Hello and welcome back to another episode of Clarissa Cooks It All. And on today's episode, I'm super excited about this one. We're going to be making some mint chip brownies. Mint chocolate chip has always been one of my favorite ice creams. So I just wanted to make a mint chocolate chip brownie. So let's get started. For our brownies, we're going to start by melting together 1 stick of butter and 1 cup of semi-sweet chocolate chips. You're going to do this over a very low heat. Once it's just about melted and you're just left with a couple chunks, remove it from the heat and continue to mix it until it's all melted. Then we're going to put it into a bigger bowl and we're going to go ahead and add about 1.5 tablespoons of vanilla and 3 eggs. You're going to want to put each egg in there separately and mix them and to incorporate them in before adding in the next one. Then once we have our eggs mixed in, we're going to go ahead and we're going to add in 1 cup of sugar and get that mixed all in. Then we're going to add in 1 1/4 cups of flour, along with a 4th teaspoon of baking soda and a 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon. The cinnamon's optional. And we're going to mix that all up and get that all mixed up. Once we're done with this, we're going to add in and just fold in 1 cup of semi-sweet chocolate chips. Then we're going to add our batter into a greased prepared pan. And we're going to put this in the oven at preheated oven at 350 degrees. And we're going to cook this for about 20 to 25 minutes. When you stick a toothpick in there, it'll come out clean. It may have a little bit of chocolate on there from the chocolate chips, but now for our frosting, we are going to add 3.5 cups of powdered sugar to 6 tablespoons of softened butter, and we're going to just mix this all up until this is all nice and creamed together. Now this part is going to take a little minute. Once you have it all nice and creamed together, we're going to add in 6 tablespoons of heavy cream, along with use about 1 to 1.5 tablespoons of peppermint. I used 1.5, but if you want, you can start off with a little bit less. You can always add in a little bit more. And then we're also going to do a 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla in here. Once we have this all nice and mixed up, we're going to go ahead and just add in a little bit of some green food coloring, just to give it that pop in between the 2 bits of chocolate we're about to put it into. Plus it's mint, so we got to go green with it, you know. Now once you have this all mixed up and your brownies are all nice and cooled, we're going to go ahead and add this on top. Once we have this all on top, we're going to go ahead and set this in the fridge and just to help to the frosting to set. Then we're going to go ahead and start working on our chocolate topping. We're going to do 5 tablespoons of butter and 1 cup of milk chocolate chips. Once the frosting's set and this is ready, we're going to go ahead and pour this right on top. Now, I recommend keeping this in the fridge. I like it because it keeps this chocolate up on top nice and hard, and it's nice because it kind of like melts in your mouth as you're eating it. So I definitely recommend leaving this in the fridge for this to stay hard. Once we have our chocolate all on top of here, before we set this in the fridge, we're going to go ahead and just sprinkle on some Andes mints on top that have been crushed up. I actually found a bag of these at Meijer's and I used them instead. So I hope you all enjoyed watching this video. I loved making this. This was so much fun to make. I was actually just on my Facebook talking to some people about it, and I have another idea for brownies. So here soon we're going to be getting some almond and coconut ones. I'm going to do like an almond joy brownie. type thing. So that's going to be coming up here soon because I just got that idea. So just so you guys know, watch out for that. So and thank you all for watching. If you haven't pressed that subscribe button, make sure you do.